Narrator, what if I told you that everything happening in your life right now is not random, not your delays, not your struggles, not even your pain? What if it's all part of God's timing? You've been asking yourself, why is nothing working? Why am I stuck? Why does life feel so slow? You try, you pray, you wait, but nothing seems to change, and slowly, doubt starts creeping in. There are moments where you feel like giving up, not because you're weak, but because you're tired, tired of waiting, tired of hoping, tired of being strong, and the hardest part, seeing others move forward, while you feel left behind. But what you don't see is what God is doing behind the scenes. Because delay is not denial, and waiting is not wasting, there is a process, a preparation, a timing. Right now, things may feel slow, but in reality, everything is being aligned, people are being moved, situations are shifting, opportunities are being prepared, just for you. If everything had happened when you wanted, you wouldn't be ready, you wouldn't be strong enough, you wouldn't be wise enough. Sometimes, God waits until you become the person who can handle the blessing. Something is changing inside you, you're becoming more patient, more aware, more focused, and you don't even realize it. That's growth, that's preparation. You were not created to live an ordinary life. There is something bigger for you, a purpose, a calling, a path, that is still unfolding. This is where everything shifts, the moment you stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this preparing me for? Say this slowly, everything is working for me. I trust God's timing. My life is aligning. My breakthrough is coming. Right now, even if you can't see it, your life is changing, doors are about to open, paths are about to clear, and everything will start making sense. You are not late, you are not behind, you are exactly where you need to be. Narrator, let me ask you something. What if the delay in your life is actually protecting you? What if the waiting is not punishment, but purpose? Waiting is hard, not knowing when things will change. Not knowing if your prayers are being heard. It slowly drains you, you start questioning everything. Am I doing something wrong? Did God forget about me? Why is this taking so long? And the longer you wait, the heavier it feels. There's a kind of pain that no one sees. You don't talk about it, you don't show it, but you feel it. Every day, smiling outside, breaking inside, trying to stay strong, when all you want is a sign. But here's the truth most people don't understand. God doesn't delay without a reason. Sometimes, He blocks things because they are not right for you. People you wanted, opportunities you chased, paths you thought were perfect, were actually wrong. And if you had received them, they would have hurt you. You see rejection, but God sees protection. You see delay, but God sees preparation. You see nothing happening, but behind the scenes, everything is moving. Waiting changes you. It builds patience, it builds strength, it builds faith, because blessings without preparation become burdens, and God doesn't want to give you something that you're not ready to carry. This is a test, not of your ability, but of your faith. Will you still trust? When you don't see results, will you still believe? When nothing makes sense, you are not the same person you were before. You've grown, you've learned. You've become stronger, even if you don't realize it yet. Right before things change, it feels the hardest. Right before breakthrough, everything feels stuck, right before answers, there is silence. Say this slowly, I trust even when I don't understand. I am being prepared. What is meant for me will come. My time is near. This waiting is not forever, it has an end, and when it ends, everything will make sense. You are not forgotten, you are not ignored, you are being guided, step by step. Narrator, right now, you are being tested, not in a way you can see, but in a way you can feel, because before every blessing, there is a test. Have you noticed, everything feels heavier lately, more pressure, more confusion, more silence. It's like life is pushing you to your limit, and you don't understand why. There are moments now where you feel like you can't take it anymore, where you question everything. Why is this happening to me? Why now? Why does it keep getting harder? And deep inside, you feel like giving up, but here's what you don't see. This is not the end, this is the test, because God doesn't test you to break you, He tests you, to reveal you, to show you who you really are. Right now, two voices are fighting inside you. Doubt says, give up. It's not worth it. Faith says, hold on. You're closer than you think. And the choice is yours. This is more than just a difficult time. This is a spiritual battle, not physical, but internal. Your mindset, your belief, your strength, are all being tested. Even when you feel stuck, you are growing. Even when nothing is visible, you are changing. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, everything is happening. You've survived things that should have broken you. You've handled pain that most people couldn't. You've stayed strong when giving up felt easier. You are stronger than you think. This is the final push, the moment where most people quit, the moment where everything feels impossible, but also the moment right before everything changes. Say this with strength, I will not give up. I am stronger than this. This is making me better. My breakthrough is near. This test is not here to stop you, it's here to prepare you, because what's coming next requires a stronger version of you. Narrator, something feels different. Doesn't it? Not loud, not dramatic, but subtle, like a weight you've been carrying is finally starting to lift. At first, it's small, a moment of peace. Where there used to be stress, a clear thought. Where there was confusion, a small win. Where there was constant struggle, and you pause, because you haven't felt this in a long time, relief. Then it hits you. Something is changing, not just around you, but inside you. You're not reacting the same way. You're not overthinking like before. You're not breaking as easily. That's not coincidence. That's breakthrough. Things that were stuck start moving. Situations that felt blocked begin to open. People who disappeared are replaced by better ones. Opportunities appear out of nowhere, and you didn't force any of it. Now you understand why things didn't work before, why doors stayed closed, why paths didn't align, because if they had, you would have missed something better. All that pain you carried, all that waiting, all those nights you felt alone, it wasn't wasted. It was building you, preparing you, strengthening you. This is the moment where everything shifts, from confusion to clarity, from waiting to receiving, from pain to peace. You feel it now, that quiet confidence, not loud, not arrogant, but real. You trust yourself more, you trust life more, you trust the process. What you once prayed for is no longer far away. It's close, closer than you think, because breakthrough doesn't come slowly, it comes suddenly. Say this with belief: I am stepping into my breakthrough. My life is changing now. I am ready to receive. Everything is working for me. This is your moment, the moment everything begins to make sense. The struggle, the delay, the test, all of it, was leading here. Take a deep breath, feel it, not fear, not stress, peace, because you made it. This is not the end, this is the beginning of a new chapter. Narrator: look at you now, you're not the same person anymore. The pain didn't break you, the waiting didn't stop you. The test didn't defeat you, it changed you. Everything finally makes sense. Why things didn't work before, why you had to wait, why you went through so much. Because if life had gone your way, you would have missed your real path. There's something different now, a calmness inside you. Not because life is perfect, but because you are at peace. You don't chase everything anymore. You don't force things anymore. You trust. That pain that once controlled you is now just a memory. It doesn't hurt the same. It doesn't define you anymore. You healed, slowly, quietly, deeply. You wake up different now, with clarity, with purpose, with direction. You're not just surviving anymore. You're living. Things flow naturally now. The right people come into your life. The wrong ones fade away. Opportunities appear at the right time. You're no longer forcing life. You're aligned with it. You know your worth now. You don't settle. You don't beg for attention. You don't chase validation. Because you finally understand who you are. There's a fire inside you now. A drive. A purpose. A vision. You're not here just to exist. You're here to create, to grow, to become something greater. This is the transformation, from broken to powerful, from lost to guided, from waiting to receiving. This is who you were meant to be. Say this with full belief: I am living my new life. I am aligned with my purpose. I am at peace. My journey has made me stronger. This is your moment, not a dream, not a wish, reality. You made it through everything, and now, you rise. Take a deep breath, feel this version of yourself, stronger, calmer, wiser. This is you now. You were never lost. You were just being guided. If you've made it this far, comment: I am ready for my new life. Like, subscribe, share this with someone who needs hope, because this journey is proof that everything changes.